One of the most powerful tools that you have in your sales toolbox is the sales takeaway, but most people don't know what it is, and those that do don't know how to use it. In this video, I am going to show you how to use reverse psychology to help you win more of the deals with the people that you want and repel the people that you don't. Hey, what's up? I am Ray Green, former CEO turned nomad entrepreneur and consultant. Now, I've trained hundreds of salespeople, and my sales teams collectively have sold more than $250 million in my sales career. And that's across a lot of industries. That includes 9-figure political fundraising organizations, 8-figure coaching programs and consulting programs, MSPs, IT businesses, and solopreneurs, and other fractionals, consultants, and things like that. I've had a lot of experience in a lot of different sales processes, and one of the most consistently underutilized tools that I have seen has been the sales takeaway. So what I'm going to do in this video is break down exactly what the sales takeaway is and how you can use it to close more clients. The sales takeaway is basically temporarily removing an offer that you are selling as a salesperson in the sales process. Okay, so you are talking to a prospect and that prospect says, I'm not sure about that price. I'm not sure about the service offering. I'm not sure about, whatever it is. And they're fully expecting you as a salesperson to double down. They are expecting you to try to overcome those objections. They're expecting you to come back with a snappy, witty sales rebuttal. And instead, what you do is you say, maybe you're right. Maybe this isn't a good fit. It's a strategic retreat, which people are not expecting in a sales process from a salesperson, right? It is reverse psychology in many respects. We want, as human beings, what we can't have, okay? So think about it like this. You're a guy that's attracted to this hot girl, okay? And she knows she's hot. She's confident and she makes you work for it. All of that actually makes you more attracted to her. Same girl, right? Like from a physical appearance standpoint, but the more you get to know her, let's say that she starts to seem really desperate. She's texting you all the time. She wants to know exactly where you're at. She becomes really annoying. What does that do? It repels you. We are attracted to confidence. We are attracted to the things that we can't have. We are repelled by the things that are easy to have. We are repelled by desperation. And as a salesperson, it's called commission breath, right? When you start trying to oversell and over-justify what you do and how you do it and how much you charge and why the services are what they are, it actually pushes people back. In other words, by pulling back, you become more of what people actually want. Now, how do you actually practice this? Let's say that you're selling MSP services or IT services. You can just swap in whatever you're selling here. If you're selling coaching or you're selling something else, go ahead and drop that in. We're having this conversation. We've gone through discovery. We've gone through a network assessment. We're at the proposal stage. We're talking about price. And the person says, I'm just not really sure that we need all those services, or that's a lot more than we were really prepared to spend, and we're not really ready to make that level of investment. Instead of justifying your price or justifying the services that are in your packaging, what you do is you say, I completely understand where you're coming from about price and about service. I will be honest, we are not for everybody. A lot of companies just want to handle IT with the staff that they have. Maybe you have someone on your team that has the bandwidth to take care of this on their own. Some companies really just want a lower level help desk that they can call to fix things when they're broken. And I get that. If the data security and the compliance and the cybersecurity, having a strategic IT partner aren't really something that you're looking for, then we may not be a good fit, and that's completely okay. And so you drop that. And what has happened is you have done something that they probably didn't necessarily expect you to do. And at this point, a critical thing happens. The person that doesn't want strategic IT services, that doesn't want to pay for compliance, that doesn't want preventative cybersecurity stuff, that doesn't want the services that you really offer, they will say, yeah, let's pack it up. No sense in wasting time. And that's good. That's not bad. The person that is ready to invest in the level of services that you actually offer at the level that you actually offer them, though, is going to lean back in. And they are going to justify and requalify themselves. And they are going to say, no, that's not necessarily it. Or no, that's not really the case with us. But you will re-engage in a more valuable type of conversation once the prospect has realized that you are willing to take away the offer. This is with MSPs and IT businesses. I promise you that this same technique works with virtually any service, assuming you offer a valuable service, assuming that you have a decent reputation, assuming that you run a good sales process up to this point. Because if you don't have credibility, if you don't have rapport, if you haven't built the foundation of your sales process up to this point, then it may not work. If you've done the essentials and you are a good fit and you're talking to the right person, it will actually re-engage the conversation and it'll be more productive as a result. Now, let me tell you this. This takes some balls to do. It takes a little bit of courage in a sales process when you are thinking, really need to close this deal, really want to close this deal, or this is a perfect client. Maybe this is a big sale for you. It takes some courage to be able to do this, but that courage will pay off. What's attractive? Confidence. All right. You as a salesperson are going to be permeating one thing or another. And what you want to permeate is confidence, self-assurance, and the belief in your product and your service and your price. So I suggest trying this out. Know your worth, have a strong belief in what you offer, and start closing deals with the people that you really want to work with while you also repel the people that you don't. If you have any questions on this, drop them below. I'll do my best to answer them. And when you try this, I'd love to hear back in the comments. If this has been helpful, go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more business tips. Adios.